battle on their home floor. The state capital of Utah dramatically lit up on a beautiful night in Salt Lake City. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for Donovan Mitchell.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. We know Rudy Gobert is ultra competitive, but he knows it's not about winning his individual matchup. He said, it's a 5-on-5 game, a team concept. That's always been my mindset. Obviously, I take pride in being the best defensive player in this league, but I play to win. That's my focus. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight. Chris, what an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3. And for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Ingles outside with Favors at power forward. And it's Gobert in at center. Lillard with it, passes it to Powell. Here's McCollum. Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's a volume 3-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
Lillard against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Portland with the ball. McCollum outside. Puts it up. Misses off the left iron. We're about 1 minute into the first. And it's Mitchell missing. Powell against Ingles. Powell, that's good.
Yeah, you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And it's Utah's ball. It's a 3-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Lillard looking around. And good that time.
I like seeing Lillard go to the floater. He has such a soft release and touch on this shot.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. But this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Now Powell following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Powell kicks to Covington. And it's off from three-point range. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's Mitchell missing.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Goes up again. There's the pass to Ingles. And Covington sends it back. Tries yet again. Misses off the right iron. Trailblazers leading by 3. And there's Lillard on the assist by McCollum.
But look at how quickly Lillard leaps out in transition. He wants to run down the throat of the D, burn him in the open floor.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And with the All-Star weekend approaching, Chris, you were selected 5 times to play in that game. What's it like to be recognized as one of the league's top players?
Oh, well, Kevin, it's a great feeling. You feel rewarded for the hard work that you put in. It adds confidence, and knowing that you're one of the best 24 guys in the world, that's just a great feeling.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7. Ingles in the corner. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Covington passes to Lillard. Offline with his 3. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Now, here's Covington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Powell on the wing. Ingles covering. McCollum no good. Utah's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Conley. And it's all evened up.
You have to be aware of where Conley is at all times, especially when he's in the paint.
Here's Lillard. Coming off 31 points last game. Pass to Powell. Favors against Covington. It's McCollum on the wing. With the floater and the rejection by Favors.
You just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Ingles. Conley against Lillard. And stolen by Lillard. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his second basket.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Pass to Favors. Now Mitchell. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, man, as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Powell for three. Utah with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They push it up 4 on 3. Shoots the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Powell's got 7 points. And Utah has possession. It's a three-point game. Passes it to Favors. Kicks it to Conley. Back to Favors. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it. Portland leading by 3. 3 on 3. Here's the teardrop. And a wide open look for McCollum. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
With the quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch and shoot opportunities.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Favors. Bogdanovich comes in for Joe Ingles. Thomas checked in for Mitchell. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Powell. Portland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Clarkson against Lillard. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
And then Lillard slams it in.
Well, Lillard is capable of getting up to slam it home. You better keep him out of the paint.
Ilyasova passes to Clarkson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Enes Kanter. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And stolen by Thomas. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's McCollum. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans. Fires from deep. Gobert pulls it in.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Clarkson finds Ilyasova. No coverage that time.
Bodying up, the easiest way to shoot, especially for big men like Ilyasova.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. And there's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lillard outside. Kanter against Gobert. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
Clarkson taking his time here. Thomas against McCollum. Thomas goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Portland leading. And here's Kanter. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Low block shot on the way. Gobert with the block. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Anthony, the pass to Lillard. Here's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Utah calls timeout, and McCollum on the floor. All business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Damian Lillard third.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And Ilyasova kicks to Clarkson. Back to Ilyasova. Launches it. It doesn't go for him. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Clarkson on the wing. No good on that one. Anthony with the defensive effort. Trailblazers leading by 3. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Gobert with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Hollis Jefferson, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Portland also making some changes. Harry Giles is checked in for Anthony. And it's Derek Jones in for Hollis Jefferson. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Gobert against Kanter. Shot left block. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Now here's Thomas. Here's Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. Knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
The Jazz have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Powell, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Lillard. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. Now here's Cantor. It's Powell on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Powell's got 9 points.
He's not easing his way into this game. He's coming out hot. 4 for 5 right out the gate.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him. And before the game, we talked about that with him.
I think in the past, anytime I got into a rhythm and had a big game, the next game I would be like, I don't want to come out and try to force it to happen again. You know, I just kind of let the game happen. And this year it was like, keep going, keep being aggressive, keep attacking.
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Powell is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Giles in at the 4 spot. And the first one at the line is good. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Here's Clarkson following the score by Damian Lillard. Clarkson passes to Favors. Here's Clarkson. 26 points for him last game against Miami.
So many of his points came at the line. The D was trying to play him physically, and he just said, yeah, bring it on.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Clarkson against Lillard. To the inside. Here's Kanter. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Thomas outside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he could do something with it.
Pass to Kanter. Over Favors. Offensive rebound. Here's Giles. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Portland trailing here. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. and he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road, but Coach Quinn Snyder said it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Lillard finds foul. And here's Jones. Lillard outside. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Cantor's got it all tied up now for Portland.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Cantor has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
Now, here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here is Lillard. Pass to Powell. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And the Jazz call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Matt Thomas. And Mike Conley subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Nurkic checked in for Portland. Robert Covington comes in for Jones. Now here's Conley. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Outside, Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And the basket by Lillard.
All right, I'm telling you, don't let Lillard get in rhythm. Once he's feeling it, he's going to burn you on every possession.
And you look at Robert Covington, first-team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Mitchell drops them both. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to New Orleans. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Here's Lillard. Drops in the layup for 2. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Conley with it. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end, effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
Trailblazers have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Lillard attacking.
And that combination of size, mobility, and effort with Favors is what makes him special as a defender. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Powell. He's got 11. He kicks to Lillard. Here's Giles, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Utah called for the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Powell against Mitchell. Right wing. Here's Conley. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Conley's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Well, that's the grit and grind mentality of Conley. He excels at taking challenges head on.
The Trailblazers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Powell dishes to Lillard. The 3. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jams.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the left side wing. Nurkic against Favors. Jazz have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
A different look for Utah. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Favors. And it's Ilyasova in for Bogdanovich. Portland also making some changes. Anthony's checked in for Giles. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Robert Covington. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
Now here's McCollum. He has 7. Outside Anthony. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Utah leading. Conley with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Passes it to Ingles. Mitchell in the corner. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. Shoots over Hollis Jefferson. That one off the back iron and out. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Here's Ingles, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Trailblazers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Back
to McCollum. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. McCollum's got 9.
Ooh, what body control from McCollum. This guy's just a scorer. He takes on all comers.
Powell against Mitchell. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. It's good. Gobert's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Jazz.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Powell, that's good. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Powell against Mitchell. The pass to Ingles. And Ilyasova kicks to Conley. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
First free throw is good.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly has something left to offer.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Now here's Conley. He's got 8. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Look, an excellent decision maker in the pick and roll. Conley is great at capitalizing in these situations.
Portland trailing here. Now here's Powell. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Here's McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Now Powell, 13 points in the game. And that one is off. Gobert with the defensive effort, pushing it up. Conley's shot is off. It's Powell on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Mitchell. Nurkic with the block. And they'll keep possession from deep Ingles. That one, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Powell, no one around him. The 3-pointer, no good. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Ingles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ingles. The Jazz making a switch here. Thomas is checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. He hits both from the stripe. And here is Powell. 13 points in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McCollum finds Powell. Back to McCollum from past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. McCollum's got 12 points in the game.
And McCollum has a perfect shooting form, a beautiful hierarchy shot that looks good every time he releases.
Mitchell looking it over. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. They grab their own miss. Mitchell kicks it to Gobert. Pass to Ingles. And it's Portland with the rebound. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And he'll be happy that they're in front, but he knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with that.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Portland with a change here, too. Jones is checked in. And both free throws good for Anthony. And so Thomas will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Clarkson. He kicks it to Ilyasova. And he comes up with the deuce.
Fleshing out his interior game bit by bit. Ilyasova knows he has the skills to get it done.
Hollis Jefferson with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's McCollum. Nails the baby hook. McCollum's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Passes it to Gobert. Outside Thomas. Bangs home the trifecta. Thomas got 10 points.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Trailblazers trail by 4. McCollum left side. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one. And Portland making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. Lillard against Clarkson. Over Lillard. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Well, it's great to see Lillard working on his defense. A part of his game that he's going to tighten up on.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Utah out in front. They're up by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
You just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. What did you think about Utah, Kenny?
Well, they were determined to win the physical battle tonight. And if you look at the rebounding numbers, they are winning it. Now, that's great. All of those bodies crashing on the boards, that's the physicality and the mental edge that you need in this game.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Utah leading. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. And it's Thomas in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Putting his athleticism to perfect use, Conley is an absolute animal when he's on the drive.
Here's Lillard. From deep, the long distance three is buried. Lillard's got 21.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Mitchell against McCollum. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Thomas. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Matt Thomas. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Portland trailing here. McCollum outside. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The shot's good.
Such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
Conley scanning the floor. The pass to Favors. Kicks to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert in the corner. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. Conley for 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game. And for Portland, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Conley against Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Covington. Off target from three-point range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Favors gets it to go in on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Powell. Mitchell against McCollum. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. from 18 feet away. Rebounded by the Jazz. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Lillard with it. Conley picks him up. Covington wide open. He fires. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Favors. And here is Conley, covered by Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's just the veteran leadership Conley gives this team. I mean, it's tremendous, isn't it? An effective two-way player with a high basketball IQ.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
First one falls for him. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Jazz. And Portland with a change here, too. Giles is checked in. And Conley drops them both. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Over Conley. And it's Lillard missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6 points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 16.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Here's Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Robert Covington picks one up.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Lillard against Conley. McCollum outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Mitchell. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. McCollum feeling it out a bit. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Lillard, and the Trailblazers, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 13. the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. He kicks it to Gobert. Shoots over Nurkic. The Jazz with another miss. The Blazers on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. And that one is good. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
Love the game of McCullough. Not just great at dribbling the ball, but terrific at pulling up on the defense.
And the Jazz call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And the Jazz with some changes. O'Neal comes in for Gobert. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Trailblazers. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 4. The dish to Mitchell. Outside Favors. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Over McCollum. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Portland.
Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Outside Covington. Pass to McCollum. Six on the shot clock.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Portland's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And the basket by Lillard.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 15. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Portland leading by 3. McCollum outside. Lillard against Clarkson. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Pass to Giles. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. For Utah, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Mitchell against McCollum. Stolen by McCollum. Kanter inside. He's covered by Favors. That's a 2 from Lillard, and that one goes long. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Lillard, the pass to Giles. Back to Lillard. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And they're on the break. Mitchell passes to Favors. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
For the Jazz, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Favors. And it's Matt Thomas in for O'Neal. And then for the Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Robert Covington. Now here's McCollum. He's got 23. Shot clock at 6. They double team McCollum. Here's Hollis Jefferson. His three-pointers off the mark. Jazz have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Bogdanovich. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Lillard is such a crafty finisher. Even when he takes a pounding, he sticks with it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Norman Powell's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Hard to believe Lillard missed out on a couple of all-star selections. I mean, in seasons where he averaged over 25 points a game.
Jazz trail by 4. Now, here's Clarkson. He has 6. Ilyasova dishes to Clarkson. Here's Mitchell. And he elevates, and then the slam. Cantor did not like that.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. A beautiful reverse layup. That's now 32 points for Damian Lillard.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 21. And there's the feed to Bogdanovich. That one drops for him. Bogdanovich has got 6.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Here's Lillard. And yes, it's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Mitchell with it. Now Anthony defending. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Trailblazers leading by 4. Three-pointer Lillard. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. Utah shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. It's deflected.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
2 on the clock. Clarkson. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. He's got 8.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Trailblazers shooting a hot 57% from the field in the 3rd. Three-pointer Lillard connects from three-point range.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here's Clarkson. Good on the bucket. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
Wiry strong. Clarkson finishes off the drive against physical defense.
44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Lillard bounce pass. Here's Anthony. Utah with the rebound. Ilyasova's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thomas surveying the D. Mitchell in the corner. Outside Bogdanovich. For the tie. Hands it from downtown. And this game is tied up now.
And I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Lillard outside. Passes to Carmelo. Fires from the wing. And he makes that one. Anthony's got 8 points.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
I don't have any problem with the jump shots we're taking, or we can be more aggressive going to the basket and then getting that same shot. I'd rather get it in the paint once in a while and then kick it out, and then we'll have more rhythm to it, all right?
Yeah, some good points by Coach Terry Stotts. They're getting shots, but it wouldn't hurt them to play a little inside out, at least a little bit of it.
And, you know, I like that coach is making suggestions rather than demands. It empowers the players, and they have to learn how to make their own choices on the floor.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Derek Jones is out there with Anthony. Oh, he delivers that with
I can't
force.
believe it. I cannot believe that. It's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Jazz trail by 4. Now Clarkson dishes it to Ingles. Back to Clarkson, 6 to shoot. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This is why you like the size in the backcourt, if you can get it. I mean, Clarkson able to take the hit and complete the play.
And Utah making a change here. Conley's checked in. Free throw good. Clarkson. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Conley against Lillard. And that one drops. Lillard's got 41.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Ingles. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. There's the pass to Anthony. That's tipped.
I'd love to see more of this from Ilyasova. I mean, he has the reach to swat away shots.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Clarkson. To take the lead. Here's Gobert. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Derek Favors checked in for Ilyasova. A free throw drops for Gobert.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Lillard against Conley. And Jones slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Favors. Kicks to Clarkson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And going to the free throw line will be Clarkson. Confident move there.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Here's Ingles. Conley on the follow.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Outside Anthony. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And that one's good by Favors.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside, Jones. Back to Lillard. Favors against Anthony. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Favors with the wide-open look. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. You're not going to miss many of those.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. So for the Trailblazers, Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Norman Powell. McCollum against Clarkson. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Jazz leading by 3. Here's Clarkson.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
And here's McCollum. He dishes it to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lillard against Conley. Passes it to Ingles. Now, here's Clarkson. Left side Favors. Here's over Covington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Robert Covington picks one up.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
And he makes the first. Good on both. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. From the wing. Here's Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
Favors finds Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. 5 on the clock. And Jones sends it back. They get it back, and that one, good. Clarkson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
McCollum against Clarkson. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Jones with the stuff.
And it's not easy trying to defend McCollum in the pick and roll. He does a nice job threading the needle in these sets.
Clarkson with the ball. Now the pass to Conley. Now here's Clarkson. Out left to the wing. Here's Gobert. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Portland. Nurkic, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. They get Derek Favors.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Ingles in the corner. Conley, the pass to Favors. Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he knocks down the first one. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. He's off on the second.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Utah. That free throw good from Lillard. Utah trailing here. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Lillard against Conley. Count it. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Lillard against Conley. Mitchell wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Pass to Lillard. Kicks it out to Covington. Buries it from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Mitchell, and he converts the layup. Mitchell's got 14 points now in the second half.
And that's Mitchell at his best, playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. McCollum outside. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Covington. Lillard up top. Just 5 on the clock. He had stolen by Ingles. Here's Mitchell. They get it again. And favors kicks to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Beyond the arc. Good D by McCollum. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. They lead by 1. 3 on 3. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
The experience showing through in these moments. Conley's used to stepping up when his team needs a bucket.
Trailblazers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And Portland making a change here. Powell's checked in. Kicks it out to Lillard. The pass to McCollum. Two points. That one goes.
Love the poise of McCollum. He looks comfortable shooting in crucial moments of the game.
Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Mitchell. Over to the wing. Pass to Ingles. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That's an unforced error. That would drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
Portland leading. McCollum outside. Lillard against Conley. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Conley finds Gobert. Nurkic with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. McCollum with the ball.
Gotta love the aggressiveness of McCollum. He doesn't back down from the defense. Embraces getting hit while shooting.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, consistency is what comes to mind when I think of McCollum. I mean, especially offensively, where he scores in bunches.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up, and he gets it to go. Lillard's got 48.
That's why you give Lillard the rock. When it's an important possession, you know he's going to rise to the occasion.
McCollum against Mitchell. And he's good on the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 17 points here in the second half.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Lillard attacking. Covington the open look. Derek Favors with the rebound. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Conley kicks to Favors. To the paint. Here's Ingles. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Lillard against Conley. Lillard attacking. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Mitchell against McCollum. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Ingles, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
But they get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell finds Gobert. Outside Favors. Shoots over Covington. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Showing no hesitation on the catch and shoot. Coaches will appreciate that kind of assertiveness from Favors. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Too.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And the Jazz call time here. They're behind by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Time is of the essence. Basket and a foul. That's got to be the game plan.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Off target from outside. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 6. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
Conley inside the line, and a miss there off the inbound. So the Trailblazers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.